Greetings, Southern Cameroonians. Greetings, Amazonians. This is King Echu, the King of Amazonia, the Pan-African King, the spiritual leader, the philosopher king speaking. The deadline for all so-called Southern Cameroonians, frontline leaders, to be united has been set. January 5th, to all frontline leaders, the frontline leaders must speak as one and must act as one. They must stay focused on the enemy, which is the terrorist group known as La République de Cameroon, the terrorist military group known as La République de Cameroon. That is our number one enemy that we must stay focused on. So January 5th it's gonna mark the 1 year that Sissoko and company have been in jail or in prison by the forces of La République, by Paul Biya. So on that January 5th, if our frontline leaders from AGC, SOCADEV, whatsoever, interim government, all the groups and all the leadership, all the leaders in those perspective groups, if they don't unite before the January the 5th, well, the deadline is January the 5th. After that, the youths of Southern Cameroon will take over. The youths of Southern Cameroon will take over and kick out these so-called frontline leaders who have not really done much but benefit from the resources that the people of Southern Cameroon has provided. Just imagine the money that was been given by Southern Cameroonian citizens, and they are abusing this money. They are abusing. Just imagine when they have access to all the resources of Southern Cameroon, the people of Southern Cameroon will not see any money at all. They wouldn't. So the leadership, the so-called frontline leaders of Southern Cameroon is just deplorable. You can say they are almost like beer when it comes to money. And keeping the people safe, which is the number one priority of any government in the world. So if the frontline leaders, the government or the interim government and all the groups, leadership of the groups, if they cannot do what is needed to be done to save the people who are dying daily, the amount of people who are dying daily, if the interim government and all those frontline groups and leadership cannot work as a team, as a collective leadership, then we won't need them. The youth will take over the revolution, and we will create a new institution that will keep the priority of this revolution first. And the priority is making sure that all Amazonian forces on the ground from all the 13 counties are armed to the teeth and facing the terrorist group called La République. We have to annihilate them, eliminate them, obliterate them completely from the land of Southern Cameroon. The only way for our people to have freedom, independence, sovereignty, liberty is through the arms, it's through weapons, it's through guns. And our people are determined to fight. All they need is the gadgets. All they need is the AK-47. All they need are the best weapons that we can provide. And to do that, we need the 100% of the resources that the people give to these so-called frontline leaders, the 100% of the money that the people give should be used to obtain or acquire the military weapons that our soldiers on the ground need. So January 5th, this is an ultimatum to all the frontline leaders. It's an ultimatum. I am just backing up what the commander, the supreme commander of Southern Cameroon forces have said, Eric Tato. This is an ultimatum to all the frontline leaders. Bo Habet, Dr. Akwanga, you name it, Ayabacho, Sako, all of them. If you guys can get your act together, then we will kick you out and take this revolution in our own arms, in our own hands. Excuse me. We will take this revolution in our own hands and provide what our people need the most in times of war. We can't be fighting. Our people cannot be fighting this war with den guns when we have the finances to provide them with better weapons. For all those who have been displaced all over Southern Cameroon and out of the country or out of the continent of Africa, or from different countries, from within Cameroon. The only hope our people need and deserve frontline leaders of Southern Cameroon is a free Southern Cameroon, which will be named Ambazonia, our motherland. It's time. It's been time. I'm sick and tired. I'm really getting sick and tired of these so-called front leaders, because they are the one fucking up everything. They are the one fucking up everything. Our people are determined, bloodily determined, to be free from the chokeholds of La République du Cameroon. And as a matter of fact, I see some of the messages that Chris Arnold says, we are winning. We are winning is not we have won. At the end of this revolution, it doesn't matter how long it takes, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, even 10 years, at the end of the revolution, what we want to achieve is that we have won the revolution, and we have won the revolution with less casualties. We can do that if our leaders could get off the high horses and work as a team, collective team, not this one-man macho-ness trying to prove that I'm the toughest. You are the toughest in a small nation, fighting against a big nation that is well prepared and armed to the teeth, killing your people. And yet, you want to stand as the strongest man of a small nation? No. We want strong men and women